Hi, this is Steven from Just Got Played, and today we're going to unbox Raccoon Tycoon by Glenn Drover from Forbidden Games. All right, so you can see the back here. It's a stock market game, really. You want to, buy low and sell high. Playtime, 60 to 90 minutes, 2 to 5 players. There's an expansion, I believe, that takes up to 6. Complexity, 2 of 5 jigsaw pieces and 4 of 5 rooks. Strategy, ages 14 and up. List of the components there. Got sort of these anthropomorphic characters. Not sure how thematically that really carries through the game, but let's take a look at what we've got here. So it's a pretty deep box. Don't know if that's necessary yet. All right, so there's the book, list of the components. All right. Setup, which is relatively simple, but there are some customization that has to be done according to player count. How the rounds go. Selling a commodity, of course. Getting building tiles. Purchasing a town. Or there's auctions in here for the railroad tiles. So if you like auctions, that's in here for you. A building list, appendix. And, those are the actions. So you get 1 action on your turn. Those are the 5 actions you can take, I guess. All right, cool. So let's start with, the board. There's a central board, a place for you to put the commodities out. So you can see up here, there's wheat, wood, iron, coal, goods, and luxury items, which is wine in this case. So the price is designated here. Place for the railroad deck, a couple of railroad cards to be out, town deck, a place for a town card to be out. And then we've got the buildings that are available in the stack of buildings. All right, so that's the board, nothing on the back, nothing up my sleeve. All right, so let's take a look at some of these. So these are the buildings, I guess. All right, so the ones with B are bonus, I think that stands for. I think those are the ones that start out. And then there's this one, which is, so these are just sort of like +1, and then you can upgrade them to, +2. But there's this one, which is the machine shop watermill. Pretty good quality components. I think these tiles are pretty good. All right. Here's some more. You can see there's a black market. Cool. Some factories. All right, so they've got the building backs there. Governor's mansion. Nice. Rail baron. All right. And building backs there. So again, got all of that. All right, let's look at the different components that are in the game. So what do we have? These were manufactured goods. So pretty generic red cubes. I mean, they're pretty large, I guess, but fairly generic. All right, what do we have next? These are actually sculpted, so that's cool. So this is iron, represented by a gray anvil. That's nice. It's just a wooden component, nothing particularly special, but it feels solid, right? So this is wheat. Got little stalks for wheat. Luxuries, green bottles, wine, I guess. Yeah, wine. All right, what else we got in here? Coal. All right, just a blob for coal. All right, and wood, brown logs. So, pretty nice components. There is this one ridiculous component in here, which is the first player marker. So I don't know if you could really get a sense of how big that is, but there's this big, hefty first player marker. And that's because when the end of the game is triggered, you make sure that you finish the round. Everybody has an equal number of turns. So, you've got to know who was the start player. All right, so we've got a bunch of, these are probably railroad cards here at the top, right? There's a set collection thing going on, where you get some of these from the same railroad, and that gives you points. So, raccoon, shocking. Dog, more dogs. All right, bears. Cool. Fat cats, of course. Fox. skunks. And these are the towns. These go in sort of order to when you're playing the game. The 2s come out, and then the 3s come out, and then the 4s. I think that's... Oh, there's some 5s. Okay. Yep. So there you go. There is paper money in the game. So, you know, if money's going to be handled a lot, it's not great when it's paper. Well, actually, I don't know what to call that material, really. I mean, it's paper, but it feels more like thin plastic. Interesting. So we've got the 1s. Let me show you the art for the others. We've got 5s. A lot of money. 10s. I mean, if you're going to be a real baron, I guess you could have a lot of money, right? That is sort of the defining characteristic of a baron. 20s. And looks like we've got some 100s down here, too. Just a few 100s. Hold on, let me fan myself with those. All right. Good stuff. All right, what else do we have here? We have some cards. So you have these production cards in your hand. You know, when you play one of these, it tells you which commodities to raise the price of, and then you get, it sort of depends, but by default, you get 3 of the things you choose for the production. So there's a bunch of production cards in here. There are things, buildings, I guess, that you can get. It lets you take more than 3 of the things listed on the card when you play it. All right, so there's a lot of these production cards. And I don't actually know what these cards are. Oh. Mission cards. All right. Cool. All right, and there's an insert. See anything under the insert? You never know what a publisher's going to hide something in there. So, yeah, not really sure why this box is really this thick, but there you have it. Raccoon Tycoon. Let me know if you have any questions about it. Thanks, everybody.
We hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a comment or hit the like button. It really does help us out. If you have suggestions for future videos, let us know in the comments as well, and then subscribe to see what we come up with next.